Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Houston Rockets. Out to the right wing. Hands it from downtown. Hagen's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hawks.
Over his career, we've seen monster assist numbers from Young, so he understands when to kick.
Pass to Mutombo. It's Young on the wing. To the wing right side. Outside Wilkins. Second shot opportunity. Elijah with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
On the inbound, and he jams it with authority. It's tipped. And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Elijah off on the layup.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Rockets for a minute. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push. They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Just 5 to shoot. Here. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pass to Elijah. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's just too deep. Elijah with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
And here is Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now, here is Elijah and a missed layup.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Pass to Bennett from outside the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Bennett's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Houston making a switch. Rockets trail by 14. McGrady left side. Alone. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. 1:29 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboards. That has been key.
Dikembe Mutombo.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here is Young, following the shot by Tracy McGrady. To the left side wing. Good on the triple.
Cliff Higgins.
Higgins got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Inside, Young. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, you know, guys, the amount of offense that Young creates for himself and his teammates is staggering. This guy does it all.
Rockets trail by 20. Here's Harden. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Wilkins wide open. And then he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Drilled from 11 feet out. Yao's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Wilkins outside. Pass to Mutombo. And he converts the layup. Mutombo's got 6 points.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Here he goes. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And it's Houston with another. The Hawks leading by 18. Stolen by Harden. And Harden with the stop.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Young. Here's Hagan. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits both from the stripe. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. To the middle, Wilkins. Wilkins draws the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Harden inside the 3-point line. The Rockets with the new 14. It's good on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they've paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you guys.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. The kick out to Wilkins. Smith outside. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Oh, tremendous work by Pettit on the boards.
And the shot goes in.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to Hagan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here is Smith. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Here's Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flushing down there with some power. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Drexler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Drexler's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A 3-ball. And the Hawks. With another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point. And they haven't been able to respond at the other end. And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Out to Smith. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Malone drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Malone's got 8 points.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Hudson.
Lou Hudson.
That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the rejection by Smith.
He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Score, the Rockets 30, the Hawks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Drexler with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 19. To the inside. And it's Olajuwon missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Smith. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Pass to Hayes. And what a play just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And it's Smith penetrating.
Smith.
Just a great job by Smith, keeping his eyes down court, knowing where his teammates are.
He trains the quick shot. Harden's got 6 points.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Pass to Hudson. The kick out to T. Now here is Smith. Driving inside. And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
And Smith moves like a guard to the rim. This is how explosive he can be.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Tom Janovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Rockets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Atlanta leading by 19 points. Here's Willis. Pass to Hudson. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Lou Hudson.
Got that one up quick. He's got 11.
And Hudson, I mean, this is a guy who scored 30 points in a college game with a broken hand. That's why they call him Sweet Lou.
Smith.
Josh Smith.
Good, and the nice assist from Willis. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets. Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Smith drawing the double team. Here's Hudson. Here's the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Houston ball. In for your Rockets.
Off the inbound. That shot off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Smith, no luck. Rockets trailed by 20. Here's Drexler. And that one goes long. And Smith with the stop.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
To the paint. Here's Murphy. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Teague. Nice move. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Houston ball. Substitution on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding
Trae
battle
Young.
tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Trae Young.
And he lays it straight in. Young's got 8.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Atlanta running away with this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Timeout.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Little Tippers. Get loud for them.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. There's the three. And that's collected by Malone. Here's Pettit. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pettit's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. Pass to McGrady. Malone in the high post. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And he banks in the layup.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
Pass to Pettit. Wilkins surveying the defense. Here's Pettit. The three. Sampson pulls it in. Malone outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pettit grabs the board. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside. Pass to Malone. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, and Malone excels in putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And both free throws good for Malone. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. You don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
That's tipped. Taken away by Hayes. One-on-one fast break. And Hayes throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Pettit. Shot clock at 6. Basket good. Pettit's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pass to Pettit. Fires from way outside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball. In for your Rockets.
1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Well, Stan, one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
On its way from Young for two. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Now Harden. Malone in the high post. Here's Olajuwon. Mutombo with some nice D.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Back to Young. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more, get him the ball, and let him build some momentum.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin.